is a 2014 991.1 Carrera 4S. I made a video previously on how I chose the C8 over an R8 AMG GT. However, kind of wanted to try out something with a flat six. Always wanted a Porsche. It just feels crazy that I'm going to be daily driving a Porsche 911. It's so wild. It doesn't really feel real yet. It's going to probably set in the next like week or so, but it doesn't feel real. It's insane. I'm going to be driving for the next hour or so I will cut back to you guys when we get home. So it's the 4S, so it has the red calipers. Being a 4S, it has the light bar on the back, which I really like. That's something that all 911s have now on the 992s, but the 991, it was only on the 4Ss, so the all-wheel drives. And on the GTSs, the GTS had the same wide body as the 4S, but the GTS, this light bar was replaced with some vents, so that probably most likely so Porsche could use the same bumper on the 4Ss and the GTSs to save a little bit of money. But this is as wide as the 991 GT3s, GT3 RSs, GTSs, and the turbos. So it's the wide body, so stock. The rear wheels come with 305s, Pirellis. I think these are actually the actual factory tires. They have a little bit of dry cracking, but we're gonna see what we can do about that. Maybe put some new wheels on it as well. Even though these stock S wheels are actually really light, I like them a lot. Out of any 991 wheel that comes stock on the non-GT cars, I would pick these over the other ones. This car, whoever spec'd this out, did a really good job. Original sticker price is actually $134,000, which in today's standards, I think is like 165 grand or something like that, calculating for inflation. So I got this car under $80,000, so almost half the value. The car is depreciated that I didn't have to take a hit on. The original owner did, but anyway, I bought this used here in Arizona. So buying used cars in Arizona from private party sellers, you don't pay any sales tax. So I saved a good sum of money there that I can put into other things. I already have one thing lined up. Color's gonna be changing soon, so you guys will have to subscribe to see that. But yeah, when I do end up wrapping the car, I'm not sure if I should leave the door handles black, not the cups, but the actual handles, the roof, and this. I want to leave this black because on all the new 911s and the 991.2s, it looks really good, but they're like vertical venting. But if I leave this just black and then the rest of whatever color I'm gonna wrap it, and the roof, I don't know if that would look good. I don't know, you guys can maybe chime in and let me know what you think. But roof spoilers up, I like to leave it up. People are like, oh, you should put a GT3 wing on it since it's a wide body, but I don't really want to do that. That seems kind of like poserish, putting a GT wing on a non-GT car. Don't get me wrong, this is an amazing fast sports car, but it's not the GT3. So if anything, I would probably put the Aero Kit Cup rear spoiler on the back just to kind of make it look extra, I guess, GT-like or sporty-like. So that would probably be the wave in that sense. But that wing kit is like 6 grand, so I don't know, I might have to wait. But yeah, other than that, car is basalt black metallic. Doesn't hide dirt very well. I haven't filmed with it yet because the day I got home with it from southern Arizona, it rained nonstop for like a legit 4 or 5 day period. So I didn't want to get out and film with it because I don't mind getting it wet. I'm not going to treat it like I treated my C8, but at the end of the day, if I have the ability to not put it out in the rain, I'm going to try to at least. So yeah, part of the spec, it did not come with the Porsche sports exhaust, the valved sports exhaust. So if anything, I'll just have to straight pipe it, but in Arizona they test for emission. So I'll have to find out some kind of valved exhaust or just do an X pipe so I don't have to deal with it. Sharkworks makes a nice X pipe. AWE makes a switch path that sounds really good. Not really sure what I want to do with it. Not a lot of people film with these or mod these cars because you know, generally on YouTube you don't see a lot of people filming with these like non-GT cars. So yeah, they spec'd out the Porsche sports steering wheel. They got the two-tone Luxor beige and black interior, so the dash isn't bright Luxor beige. That was one thing that I saw in a lot of cars I was hunting down. If the seats were Luxor beige, most of the time the entire like steering wheel, everything, the headliner was also Luxor beige. But with this car, it's a nice two-tone, which looks really good with the Sport Chrono white gauges. They did opt for the Sport Chrono package, which means you get Sport Plus and launch control, which in an all-wheel drive car is insane. The Luxor Beige wasn't my first pick, but it's actually starting to grow on me a lot. The leather's actually in really good shape. So yeah, really, really clean. And one thing I love a lot about the 911s, the 991s, you can get them with the full Alcantara headliner and A-pillars and all that. It looks so good. So yeah, have the seats down right now and my wife's coat back there so you can hear the flat six. They actually pump sound in from the engine into the cabin, which I guess they don't do on GT4s because everything's flip-flopped on the GT4, but here in the 991, 911s, with the 3.8, they pump in the sound from the back. A little over 29,000 miles on it. Start it up, sounds so good. Has the Bose audio, which sounds stupid. It's so loud. I try not to turn it on though, I like to listen to the engine instead. Let's get out of here before I get security on me. It's happened before. I've gotten kicked out of parking garages many, many times. In the M3 in Scottsdale, so that was not fun. Actually, the cops are right there, so I'm going to get out of here. Cops were there the whole time. They didn't even come in and mess with me. That's kind of sick. So now I know that they don't run security, they just straight run straight police, so kind of sketchy. So you guys, that's my 991 4S. It's kind of weird. It feels a little different overall than what owning my C8 felt like. Even though this is like 30K less than what the C8 was, it's like, feels a little different saying that I own a Porsche and like knowing that this is in my garage. Kind of weird, but sweet at the same time. Kind of crazy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. A lot more to come with this. I'm gonna build something amazing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click the like button, help me out. Hit the subscribe button. Almost at 1,500. Later.